What's up, man? It's the Bronco at the Frog coming at you with another reaction video. Shout out Gold 90. Them boys stay making bangers. Get them boys to 462,000 subscribers. With the game week 1, match week 1, with all leagues coming to a close, we have the top 10 best debut performances of this season. Of all the new signings, chat already saying reindeers better be number 1. Is this nigga blue? He is blue. Okay, I ain't know y'all did face paint over there in Europe, you know. But hey, let me think of my best debut performances. I know Trent Arnold is not gonna be on this list. Reindeer's gonna be on this list. Cherokee gonna be on this list. We know Yakri's not gonna be on this list. Ikatike, Stevio. We'll see. That's the top 3 that I know that I seen happen, you know, with my mind. Hey, let's see what goes on.
Finally back, and we're sure fans all over football is finally back, and we're sure
Back
fans
again.
all over the world are excited to finally be able to watch their favorite teams again. On the opening weekend of the new season, we saw a bunch of new signings make their debuts. Some were outright bad, some showed some signs, while some others absolutely hit the ground running. Today we want to talk about those players who fall into the last category. In this video, we'll be ranking the 10 best debut performances this season
Luis
from
Diaz,
bottom
I
to top.
forgot.
But this particular
He
ranking
scored,
has
right.
a big twist, so watch out for that. Anyway, let's get right to it.
Shout out my
Let
boy
the
Luis.
countdown begin. At number 10, we have Estevão.
Estevão!
The Brazilian came off the bench against Crystal Palace to make his Premier League debut, and although he didn't manage to help Chelsea get a win, he certainly got the fans off their seats. It was a very keenly contested derby against a well-coached and very disciplined team, but the teenager still managed to dazzle in the few minutes he had on the pitch.
My Chelsea boys. Did he play good that game? He's saying he played good, but you know, that whole game just went. I ain't watched the highlights or nothing just because of the fact that I seen 0-0. You know? So apparently this man Estevão still went out there and did what he did. He said he was better than old Cole Palmer. Say it ain't so.
Showed real character, completed 100% of his passes, completed the second most dribbles of any player on the pitch, and gave Chelsea fans something to look forward to. In response to his cameo, fans were asking for him to start the next game. That's how exciting he was.
Whoa, that man start next game, or could potentially start next game. Hold on now. Let me see how much he running for on a fantasy prim. How much that man's running? 6.5. Yeah. All right.
In number 9, we have James Trafford.
James
The
Trafford?
Manchester City Academy graduate returned to his boyhood club this summer after City made him the most expensive British goalkeeper in football history. Early on, he has already started to show returns on investment. He made his Man City debut in the Premier League game against Wolves, and he didn't put a foot wrong at all. He made 3 saves, 1 high claim, and kept a clean sheet. Considering he was coming in to replace Ederson, there was some pressure on him to distribute well, and he didn't do a bad job at all. All in all, it was a very good performance. It is pretty sad that he might be relegated to second choice soon. But of course, Trafford is not the only Man City man on this list. Can you guess how many more there are and where they rank on this list?
That man going
Tell
to
us in
Turkey?
the comments. We'll see if you're right soon. Let's now move up to number 8.
Giroud!
Olivier Giroud. The Frenchman left the MLS and returned to Europe this summer, and in his first...
That man could tee up in France in Uber Eats, but can't tee up in Major League Soccer. We're massive.
Giroud. The Frenchman left the MLS and returned to Europe this summer, and in his first game back he showed us that he still has what it takes to perform at a top level, despite the fact that he turns 40 years old next year.
40.
He joined Lille as a free agent this summer and made his official debut in the league game against Brest. Just 11 minutes in, Giroud opened the scoring to become the oldest goal scorer in the club's history at 38 years and 10 months old. Imagine scoring and making history on your debut. What better way to start a career at a new club? Having started in this form, we're pretty sure the former Arsenal man will keep extending that record.
This is their stadium? Like, dead ass, my high school had a bigger stadium than this. Oh, there was a preseason game? Boy, I was finna say.
Former Arsenal man will keep extending that record this season. Let us now move up to number 7, where we have Dan Ndoye. The Switzerland international moved from Bologna to Nottingham Forest this summer and made his Premier League debut against Brentford. He played 79 minutes, hit a top speed of 31.8 kilometers per hour, and scored a goal to announce himself to England in the best way possible.
Ndoye? I already got Chris Wood. So hold on, let me see how much he costs anyway. Ndoye, $6 million. Tight shit.
For number 6, we'll go to London to
Kudus.
see Mohamed Kudus, who played his first Premier League game in a Spurs shirt against Burnley. Of course, he had been playing in the league for years now, so a lot was expected of him, and well, he didn't disappoint one bit. In 85 minutes, he completed 2 dribbles, created 5 chances, and provided 2 assists
Big
to help
time.
Spurs start the new season in spectacular fashion by winning their opening game of the
He said
league
Bronco
season
ain't got no
by
clue
3
what
goals
30
to nil.
kilometers
The
per
Ghanaian
hour
forward was
mean.
present in
Because I'm
every
not worried
phase
about
of
them
play,
fake
and
ass
you
speed
just know he's going
stats.
to be a real game changer for the Europa League champions this season. Now, before we unveil the top 5, if you aren't yet subscribed to the channel,
Top
go
5.
do that right
When I'm
away.
coming to New
so
York,
you never miss
I
out
don't know.
on our
New York
amazing
scares me,
content.
bro.
Okay.
It's too much always going on, fool. All right, top 5. It's hard to find where to stay, too. It's expensive. Like, I ain't, you feel me? Anyway, hey, top 5. You gonna have Cherokee. You gonna have Reindeers. You gonna have Ekatike. You gonna have Frimpong. This nigga talking about some Yakeries. Boys is crazy. Frimpong? At Nuri from City? Hey, let's see what goes.
So here's where it gets super interesting. At number 5, we have a 20-year-old kid named Eliezer
From
Mayenda.
Sunderland.
Remember this name because he's about to be a star.
You said
A
Mayenda?
kid named Eliezer Mayenda.
He's about to be a star. Hey, let's go ahead and buy some stock real quick. Let's buy some stock. 5.5. He a forward. Damn, I thought he was gonna be in midfield. Can't get reaction. I ain't gonna make no transfers until after until week 1. I mean, let me chill. Until after week 2. Let me chill.
Remember this name because he's about to be a star. The Spain-born striker has actually been with Sunderland since 2023.
Ooh.
But on the 16th of August, following the club's promotion to the English top flight, he made his Premier League debut, and he gave a really good account of himself. Mayenda opened the scoring for the Black Cats, inspiring them to a 3-0 win against West Ham. That result meant that Sunderland closed out the first week of the new season in the top 2. Now, that's definitely something. Mayenda's goal had the Stadium of Light rocking as it was the club's first Premier League goal in 8 years. Yeah, that right there was one
That's
hell of a
legendary
debut.
right there.
Let's now look at number 4 where we have Ryan
Cherokee.
Cherokee. The Frenchman made his Premier League debut against Wolves, coming off the bench for Erling Haaland in the 73rd minute.
It's crazy. I thought that man started. So I genuinely might have to get Cherokee gone. Because I looked up on Google, was that man starting? It said, yeah. And I just seen my points, and I seen the points that he had, and I was like, oh, yeah, we good. But that man not starting, so he got his points. So I might have to go ahead and say appreciate you for the points and just go ahead and, say sayonara. We'll see.
Playing just 80 minutes pretty much out of position, he made sure to shine bright. He completed 90% of
bright
his
like a
passes
diamond.
and made sure to leave his name on the score sheet, grabbing an 81st minute goal to crown a brilliant performance from Manchester City on the opening weekend of the new Premier League season. Let us now fly straight to the top 3.
Top
In number
three.
3, we have Luis
Luis
Diaz. A lot of people said that
Diaz. Shout
Bayern
out
Munich
Luis,
was
man.
silly to have spent 75 million euros to acquire the services of the
Who would
Colombian
still
winger,
rock with
but if
Luis?
his debut was anything to go by, they might have just made a really brilliant decision there. Diaz made his official debut for his new club in the German Super Cup final against Stuttgart, and he scored the second goal of the game, which turned out to be the winning goal.
Oh, yeah,
It
Luis.
is one thing to score a goal on your debut, but to score the goal that wins your new team a trophy on your debut? Now, that must be a very special feeling. That's exactly how to announce yourself in a new
For sure.
country. By the way, amidst the euphoria, Luis Diaz didn't forget to dedicate his goal to his former teammate
Diogo Jota. Rest in peace, man.
It was
You already
really
know the deal.
Perfect debut. Anyway, we have talked about 8 debutants. There are just 2 spots left, and they belong to Tijani Reinders and Hugo Ekitike.
Hugo Ekitike.
Hugo Ekitike made his Premier League debut in the very first game of the
man.
new season between Liverpool and Bournemouth, and he was absolutely brilliant. He opened the scoring in the 37th
Oh,
minute
look at that.
and then set up Cody Gakpo for the second in the 49th minute. He led the attack so brilliantly that it had people wondering why Liverpool are still in the market for another striker. In the end, the French Cameroonian striker was named Player of the Match, which was a tremendous achievement for his very first appearance in a new league. Elsewhere, Tijani Reinders made his Premier League debut against
we got the
Wolves,
man
and he was
Reindeers at number
everywhere in
1.
that game. He absolutely dominated the midfield and put in an amazing show all round. He created the first goal, scored the second, and assisted the third. The Dutchman was just having a really good time on the pitch. He was named Player of the Match, and his performance had fans wondering how Man City were able to get a player of this caliber for under £50 million in the current market.
Nah, for real, that's
Anyway,
a steal.
Ekitike and Reinders were absolutely sensational on their Premier League debuts. They each scored a goal and provided an assist, and were named Player of the Match. So, we're handing over to you now. Who would you give the number 1 spot to, and who finishes as runner-up?
Hey.
The ball is in your court, guys. Get in the comments and tell us who had the best debut performance
A
after
hat
the
trick?
first weekend of the new football season. Also, is there any player we didn't mention but you believe should have made the
A
top
hat
10?
trick of goal
Drop their names
contributions?
in the comments. If you enjoyed this video,
They gotta
give
hit
it
my
a
number
thumbs up
1.
and subscribe to the channel. Also,
No cap.
turn on the bell notification so you never miss out on new content. Catch you in the next one.
I'm putting
Bye.
Reindeers
Oh.
at number 1, and then I'll put Ekitike at number 2. Don't worry about it. Hey, he won the battle, but he ain't gonna win the goddamn war. Hey, shout out Gold 90. Get them to 462,000 subscribers. 10 best debut performances of this season. Now, I feel like I gotta go ahead and get rid of the man Cherokee. How many people got Cherokee on their team? Only 8%. Yeah, let me go ahead and dodge this bullet real quick.